Hi guys, it's Shanda here, medium and movement healer, and thank you so much for being with me for today's practice. Today we are going to be looking at perfectionism and giving ourselves just the space to be us and also the space to acknowledge how far we've come that's gotten us to this very moment. Alright, so it's going to look like a lot of solar and heart chakra work. Okay, so we are actually going to start. You're going to close your eyes. Your feet or legs can be folded or straight out in front of you. Your world, I'm just in it. Alright, our palms are going to be up. And we're going to start with 3 breaths. First, you're going to start with an inhale in 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. Exhaling out of the mouth, letting go of the stress of today, the tension of the week, conversations you need to have, all of that, just let that go. And another deep inhale in 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale. And exhale, settling into your body, checking in with it, feeling, just feeling. Not judging how you feel, just observing how you feel. And we're going to take one more deep inhale. And exhale, settling into our intention for the way we get to move and work on our healing today. I'm here to realize that I'm not perfect, but I'm also here to acknowledge how far I've come. No matter what's ahead of me, that big meeting, that big performance, that big conversation, I'm here to remind myself that I got this and to also give myself some grace for whatever happens on the other side of this. And keeping your eyes closed, I want you to see a white door in front of you. And all of a sudden, see a golden doorknob right there. I want you to take your right hand and I want you to open that door. I want you to step in and see the space that appears before you. Breathe into that space. This is what we like to call your safe space or your healing room, okay? In this space, it can be whatever you want it to be. It can be outside at the beach. It can be in a house or in a room. You can paint it whatever color you want it to be. This space is yours. In this space, this is where unconditional love and trust reside. There are no bills in this space. No one is looking for you. There's not a to-do list. It's already in place and waiting for you. I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth. Let your shoulders relax. And feel what it feels like to reside in that kind of space. Where love is unconditional, where there is trust and there is peace, where you are allowed to be your full self, flaws and all. You are loved, you are accepted, you are appreciated. You don't have to hide any parts of you off to the world. You are just you. And what we're gonna do is take 3 what I like to call power breaths. Okay, through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. And what I want your intention to be here, what I encourage for you to have for yourself here, is to take a moment to pull up the pressure and the weight you are pulling and putting on yourself. And just take a moment to release it while you are in this space, while you are in this healing space, and get it off of your body. So that breath is going to look and sound like this. 3 inhales through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. I also encourage you to allow your body to fold over when you exhale, and allow for your body to rise up. So we're going to do 3 of those together. Remember, just acknowledging that you're not perfect, so take that weight off of you. You always put your best foot forward, so take that pressure off of you. It's gonna work out the way it's supposed to be. So take the need to control the outcome off of you. All right? And trust me, I get it. Recovering perfectionist, all right? So let's get into those breaths. You're gonna take 3 deep inhales. Here we go. And exhale, let it out. You can move the weight off of your shoulders, taking your hands and pushing it off of you, releasing it, physically pushing it off your legs. You are in a space where you can do that. You are in a space where you are allowed to go, nope, I don't need to. I don't have to. I'm enough. My effort is enough. I am enough. And let your body just settle into that. Feel your body and what it feels like to start to take that weight and that pressure off of you. And we're gonna take another here. 3 inhales. Hold it at the top, hold it, hold it, hold it. Exhale, let it out. Get it off of you, releasing the pressure, releasing the weight. There's no need. You are enough. There's nothing to prove. You are enough. And breathe back to that upright position. We're gonna do 1 more like that. 3 inhales. Hold it at the top. Hold it at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Feeling the rest of the weight. Anything that's left, pull up, pull up. And exhale. Push it out. If you need an extra, get it off of you. And take your time, slowly coming up and breathing. And now that you've gotten that weight off of you, right? Now that you've taken the unrealistic expectations out of your mind, out of your heart, all right? This is time to start to acknowledge exactly how far you've come. Everything that you've done. It might be you looking at it as a failure, but it's actually a lesson, right? It was actually worked out for your good. Now that you're on the other side of it, you can go, oh man, yeah, if that wouldn't have happened, this, and this wouldn't have happened. And look at you now, right? Sometimes we gotta sit down and pat ourselves on the back. The same energy we give to our loved ones or our partners or, our closest friends. We gotta give ourselves that same energy, that same encouragement, that same empowerment, right? So we're gonna do just that. So I want you to take your time here. You're gonna lay down on your back for me. You don't have to close your eyes just yet. I wanna show you exactly what we're gonna do. Your arms are gonna come behind your head here, okay? You're gonna take a deep inhale. As you inhale and exhale, bringing the knees into the chest, reaching your fingertips to go past your toes. Okay, and then you can either tap the toes down here as you inhale and exhale, or you can take it all the way out, extending those legs as you exhale, and inhaling in. All right? So you got options, okay? Now that we've kind of got that movement, let's set the release. Let's set the healing. So right here, I want you to, before you lift anything up, placing your feet down on the mat, I want you to just take a moment to start that thinking, start remembering, start trusting what comes to you, start trusting the words you start to hear, right? Remembering what you overcame, remembering that thing you never thought you or your family would make it out of, and you got together and you figured it out and you made a plan. That promotion you worked so hard for and you thought you wasn't going to get, and then you got it, right? That life that you created for yourself. Even though you may want more, this, where you are, used to be what you wanted. And remember that. So taking a deep inhale, remembering all those things. And exhale, lift. Holding it up here, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, push it out, remembering. And keep that flow going at your own pace. Pressing it down. Remember, the legs don't have to extend. They can touch the floor. As long as you're inhaling and exhaling, as you open up, remembering. As you open up, reminding yourself of how great you really are. Reminding yourself of how amazing you truly are. You're more than just a set of skills. You're more than just a certification or a degree. Your light is what has gotten you on the other side of everything. Your light is what has gotten you to this point in your journey and in your healing. It has been you all along. It has been your light all along. Not your work ethic, that has something to do with it, but it is not the end all be all. It's your light. It is your essence. It is the core of who you are. And exhale, hold it out. It is the core of who you are. If you can, I want you to place both of your hands right over your core, because that is what has gotten you here. Your love for yourself, your self-esteem. You can do this. You can do this. Remember who you are. Deep inhale and exhale. Relax it down on the ground, keeping your hands over that solar chakra, over that core. Deep inhale, exhale, remembering and reminding yourself. Remembering and reminding yourself. Everything. There are no wins and losses, just lessons and opportunities. Remembering what got you to right here, where you are. Breathe into that. Breathe into that. Reminding yourself exactly who you are and what you have accomplished. Now you're going to take your time, straighten your legs down to the floor. Breathing. There you go. And you're going to take your hands and either place them underneath your lower back. If you want a little bit more, you can place your hands out to the side, but I'm about that lower back life, okay? So what you're going to do is pick your knees up. This is going to be your deep inhale. And then you're going to exhale, tip the toes down and forward in front of you. Okay? And taking it here, deep inhale here, and exhale. Now what I want you to do is start to think about and start to see what's ahead of you. Where are you going? Now that you are remembering who you are. Let's move forward. Let's step into it. Let's not be scared. Let's know that we are enough and know that wherever our light goes, we will be all right and we will make it. There's no such thing as perfect. there's no need to strive for it. What we can strive for is our heart's desires. So I want you to remember that as you think about, now that you are reminded of exactly how amazing you are, now start to remember that task, that thing that is ahead of you that was causing you so much stress because you were wondering, can I do this? Do I deserve this? Now that you remember, yes, you can do this, and absolutely you deserve this. Now see that version of yourself stepping into this next chapter, stepping into that shift, okay? So close your eyes and start to see it as you take a deep inhale, bringing the knees in. And exhale, pressing the toes out and down. Again, deep inhale, bringing the knees in, see it clearly. Visualize it, exhale, toes down, deep inhale, bringing the knees in. And exhale, releasing. Deep inhale, bringing the knees in. And exhale, hold it out and down. You can either connect to the floor or you can hold it right above the floor. Remembering that even in new chapters, there will still come shakiness. There will still come things you want to question. You will still wonder, but all you have to do in that moment is remind yourself of your light. Remind yourself of who you are and bring it in. Inhale. Good. And exhale. Plant those feet down to the floor. Remove your hands underneath. You're going to extend your legs all the way out and down. And what we're going to do is a final just release of anything else that might still be on us, that's making us still go, but if I could just, but if I did it like, We're not going to do that. Let's give ourselves some compassion. So now we're going to have the same grace, right, that we give others, the same compassion and sincerity that we want people to treat us with and to lead with when they handle us and when they come into contact with us. We're going to give ourselves that same type of energy by just releasing any other unrealistic expectation that we have sitting down on the inside of us. So you're going to close your eyes, laying flat. And now I want you to visualize yourself laying in the middle of just the most beautiful garden you've ever seen. Just right there, smack dab in the grass. Flowers, your favorite flowers, your favorite smells, fresh air. I'm going to ask you to squeeze a different body part. And as you squeeze each body part, I want you to envision the ground underneath you just opening up, earth just opening up and pulling that energy out of your body and taking it. Just going, I got it, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Just taking it and allowing your body to relax, allowing that body part to relax. And as it relaxes, you're seeing that body part also start to light up. Okay? So we're going to start with the feet. And I want you to squeeze those feet, whether it's pointing for you or flexing for you. Squeeze those feet. Seeing the earth take out that tension, take that energy out, and then relax. And we're going to do that again, but this time with a breath. So we're going to inhale and squeeze. Inhale and squeeze. See the earth take it. And exhale. See those feet start to light up. Feel how your feet feels after they have been released. After the weight is taken off of them. After they are given a little grace. All right. And next we're going to go up to the legs. First thing you're going to do is squeeze those legs. You're going to squeeze the legs. Feel the tension. Feel the earth taking it. Pulling it out. Squeeze. And release. Start to see those legs light up and spark up. Again, we're going to squeeze those legs. Take a deep inhale for me. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. Let the earth take it and release. Exhale. See those legs start to light up. Light up in such a soft and welcoming and warming way. As your body starts to acknowledge what grace feels like. And next we're gonna move up to your core, all right? And whether it's pushing that core out or pulling it in, it's whatever that feels right to you, whatever that feels like, okay? So first you're just gonna squeeze, 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 squeeze. Envision everything being taken away. And release. This time, deep inhale and squeeze that core. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Breathe. And next, we're gonna go to your arms and your hands. All right, you're gonna squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel everything being brought up, feeling everything being pulled out, the weight, the expectations. Pull it all up so you can let it all go and release. Just let them fall down to the floor. There's no need. You don't have to move like that anymore. You don't have to plan like that anymore. There's no need. This time, deep inhale. And squeeze the arms, squeeze the hands, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze it, squeeze it. You got this. And release. Let it go. Breathe, exhale. Last thing we're gonna do here is your face. The negative self-talk, the doubts, the fears, the worries. I want you to see them all being pulled out of your mind. As you squeeze the face. Here we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. No more doubts, no more fears, no more negative talk, no negative self-talk. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And release. Feel what it feels like for your face to let go. To relax. To be. And now another deep inhale. You're gonna deep inhale and squeeze that face. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Let it go, let it go. And exhale, relax. Now we're gonna do one more time, the entire body from your head to your toes. Taking a deep inhale, squeeze the toes, squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms, squeeze the hands, squeeze the core, squeeze the face, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel the earth pull everything out, pulling everything out of you, and release. Feel your body light up, feel your body settle. And take a deep inhale here. And exhale. One more deep inhale. Exhaling through the nose. Feel what it feels like to let your body be. To let your body relax with no expectations. Just to be the way you should be allowed to move. Your best self, your most authentic self, and showing up as that is enough. I want you to take a moment just to start to reconnect with your healing room. Start to see it again, start to breathe into it again. And I want you to walk back up to that white door as we step out of the healing room. But understand that this room for you, this isn't temporary. This will always be waiting for you whenever you want to return to meditate, to heal, or just to take a moment. So this is not goodbye. This is see you later. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to place it on that golden doorknob, and you're going to turn that door open, and you're going to step out of the room. Taking one more deep inhale and exhale. Slowly wiggling your toes and wiggling your fingers and your eyes to bring your body and your spirit back to awareness here where you are. And when you're ready, you can slowly sit up. You can turn to your side to push yourself all the way up if you need to. And just take a moment just to be giving yourself some credit for the work that you just got to do, for the healing that you just got to do on yourself. Taking that weight, taking that pressure, taking those expectations off of you. You're going to be great, and no matter what you're going to do, because you are you, and you are enough. The titles don't make you who you are. It is the light that you bring to the titles, to the relationship, to everything that you touch. It's always been you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for taking a moment to heal yourself. I'm sending you so much love and so much light, and I'll see you next time.